Let's examine multiplication and division of signed numbers. The sign rules are when we have like signs, the product or the quotient is always positive. When we have unlike signs, the product or quotient is always negative. For example, if we have -3 times -7, those are like, those understood times here. I'll put the little dot in, times. When we have like signs, the answer is always positive, so it's plus 21. What if we had 5 times -3? Again, understood between the 5 and the parentheses is a multiplication symbol. Unlike signs, the answer is always negative, -15. Let's look at a little bit more involved problem. How about -3, parentheses 9 minus 11, add 20, add -2 squared. We need to follow PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. A powerful earthquakes may deliver aftershocks, whichever one you prefer. Well, I see a parentheses here, so I'm going to do inside the parentheses. -3 times 9 minus 11 is -2. Add 20. And I'm going to be squaring everything that's inside the parentheses. So that's -2 times -2, or +4. And I'll write it this way. Let's go back. We want to finish up the multiplication. So -3 times -2, we have like signs. So it's going to be +6. Added to a 20, added to a 4. When we add all three numbers that are positive, we're going to get an answer of 30. Another problem. What if we have 3 squared minus a -6 all over -3? The division line is like a grouping symbol, so it says do the numerator first, and in the numerator, raising to a power has priority over the subtraction. So we're going to have 9 minus a -6 all over -3. Now we rewrite the subtraction before we do the division. So that's 9 plus a +6 all over -3. And adding in the numerator, 9 and 6 is 15. Divided by -3, we have unlike signs. The answer, of course, is going to be -5. Let's look at the application on the left side. The altitude of a plane decreased from 31,000 feet to 19,000 feet in 6 minutes. Notice the word decreased. That implies a negative. It dropped. At what rate did the altitude of the plane change? Well, the difference in elevation is going to be 31,000 minus 19,000. And the change is going to be 12,000. But that was a drop or a decrease of 12,000, so it's negative 12,000. And we in 6 minutes, so if we divide it by 6, we're going to get the rate of change of the plane. So that's going to be minus 2,000 feet per minute. Let's look at another application. We want to insert parentheses into the given example to make the expression on the left equal to the value -1 on the right. Let's take the first option, A. We have 10 divided by 5 minus parentheses 3 minus 6. Well, following PEMDAS, we can do the division first and come up with a 2. We can do the subtraction within the parentheses. That'll be -3. And now we want to rewrite the subtraction, so that's going to be 2 add a +3, which is 5. That is not equal to -1. Let's try option B. Parentheses 10 divided by 5 minus 3 minus 6. Doing the inside the parentheses first, we're going to come up with 2, take away 3, take away 6. Rewriting the subtractions, we're going to have 2, add a negative 3, add a negative 6. Now, if we add left to right, 2 plus a negative 3 is negative 1. Negative 1 added to a negative 6 is negative 7. That also is not equal to negative 1. Let's try option C. 10 divided by 5, take away 3, subtract 6. Well, we have to do inside the parentheses first. That's going to be 10 divided by 5, take away 3 is 2, take away 6. We divide before we subtract. That's going to be 5, take away 6. That equals negative 1. That does check. Notice how moving the parentheses around in the original problem changes what the answer will be. So we have to follow PEMDAS very, very carefully.